Guess what? We're back. We're back with Amplifiers. Oh, they played a fucking killer set last night at the Post-Fest pre-show with Zynga and who was the one, the Stop Rewind? Stop Rewind. Then there was Hero Way, who I fucking... Dude, they are so fucking good. And
Black Flag.
Black Flag.
On there.
Yeah, I didn't catch their set. I was out talking with I was talking with the Catharsis dudes.
Yeah.
Because they were fucking heavy. I was not expecting that. Okay, this is how we're starting, right?
Yes.
Like, come out swinging, man.
Yes. So let's start on this end.
Okay.
I'm Dickhead. I play drums, whatever it is.
Hi, I'm Josh Emery. I play guitar in band Amplifiers.
Hi, I'm Cy Lewis. I play bass 6 and I am the vocalist of Amplifiers.
Hi, I'm Dickhead, and I play drums and amplifiers.
I love you.
My name's actually Dickhead. It's Paul.
You were so awkward about it.
I thought about it for a second. I was
Like,
just
what do I say? What's my name?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't do anything but awkward.
Cool.
I'm
Yeah.
very good at it.
And dude, I could fucking totally make this really awkward.
He's behind the camera, man.
They're not gonna see
Nope.
shit.
You don't have to say a word. What?
We were doing a promo for a show like on fucking Instagram, and I was like, I told the band, like, I'm gonna show my tits at the end of it. like I don't give a fuck, right? And they're like, the girl who was very attractive was like, oh, I'm gonna show my tits too, and I was like, all right.
Show your tits, everybody.
I know what you would like.
Right, like, I was like, oh, that's cool. I probably need to cut this out because this sounds sexist.
Boobs are cool.
Boobs are so super cool. So I'm standing behind her and I'm like, I'm showing my tits and she showed her tits, and I was like, okay, I gotta watch the video.
Yeah.
I gotta watch the video, and right as I'm lifting my shirt, it cuts off. I'm like, oh, you gotta be fucking
Crazy.
That just adds the lore right there.
Right.
yes. So, guys, thank you for taking time out of your evening tonight to come hang out and chat with me. Typically, I am on screen. Today, I am not because there's 3 of you, and we don't have that many fucking seats.
Yeah, everybody else wants to sit on that. What the hell?
Talk about what pops up.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Hell yeah, you guys played a really great set yesterday.
Thank you.
I did not listen to you prior to because personally, I want the live energy of the band, because if you can do it live, I will like the records,
Sure.
right? Like
Yeah.
Howling Giant, who we were just talking about,
Yeah.
I tried to listen to them on record and it did not click.
And then you see
And then I saw them live and it was like, like, okay, now I get it, dude. And, you know, Tom, Zach, and fucking Seabass are fantastic.
People. Yeah, my old band toured with them, so I used to play Jake Hawk. So
Rock and roll.
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah.
Great dudes.
They got shit going on, so I'm like super excited for them. You guys, when did your latest single, Descent, come out?
July 4th, midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Actually, technically, the 5th, yeah. It was the 5th, yeah.
Oh, you guys did it backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was drunk at a party that night, and I remember most of it.
Hold on. I only want to know the things you don't remember. Because I'm pretty certain, like the rest of us, that trauma shit is, we block it out. Like,
That's the interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Driving and recall is a thing, right?
Right.
I have to pay somebody to talk about that.
yeah, let's make some phone calls now. How was Dickhead the drummer the night he blacked out? Like,
Yeah, no, I do remember because I had to make a post about it.
Oh, that's right.
So there were some that I could not schedule on like Instagram and stuff, but I do remember midnight. I was at that party and had to make those posts, and of course because his family and friends are like, we need to listen to it like
Nah.
Out in the open.
Right,
I'm
yeah.
You
like,
didn't tell me that. You guys had like full listening party. Like,
Yeah.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't want to.
Surprise!
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so, yeah.
How did everyone take to it? That's the important thing.
They're lying to me. They said they loved it.
Like,
It's a very depressing song.
listen,
Yeah,
we as humans, we love depressing shit. And we love the bad shit. I mean, look at what plays on the news, right? It's all depressing and fucking sad.
Well, I mean, yeah, just like in media, I mean, like, I'm a huge horror movie fan. Like, love horror.
I thought you were going to say you were just into
Oh,
horse.
horror.
And I was like, okay.
But yeah, like the like getting to experience like a depressive media thing and you come out the other side of it,
Yeah.
you're like, I'm still okay, I'm still me, I'm still whole. That's like a big part of the catharsis, I think, for a lot of people watching horror movies or listening to super aggro depressing music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like indulging gore fantasy as much as it's like experiencing like a catharsis of like I'm still intact, you know what I mean?
Made
Yeah.
it through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's that like positive reinforcement of like the perseverance, you know, like
Right.
through all the bullshit we've been through, we fucking, you know, come out the other side. And I think most people that I know, they don't give enough weight to those things.
I agree.
You know, they're like, oh, this thing is like killing me, and they're so focused on this, and it's like, dude, you've been through things that are worse, right, or similar, and you fucking made it through the other end, you know, the other side, like.
Well, I think media can remind you of that sometimes, you know, maybe reconnect with the experience of like now, you know, I mean, it takes you to a place like songs or
Yeah.
whatever, you know, get that, but like.
Well, that's, you know, for me, that's live music, just as a whole, right? Like, it doesn't matter the band. As long as, you know, as long as it's something that I can enjoy,
Right.
like, it's, for me, it's that sense of community, right? So, let's go depressing for a minute. 2019, my little brother killed himself, right? So, it was like, I literally lived in Michigan, I fucking was just up there. He died. I got the call that he died on Friday. I just had breakfast with him Sunday. Like, and everything was good,
Yeah.
right? And then he's fucking gone. So like for me, I stopped everything. Like I'm not doing anything. I didn't work. I didn't leave my fucking house. And my wife and my friends. I think if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have come out the other side, right? So that like sense of community is so important to us as humans and our fucking mental health. So especially something like this, like dude, last night everyone was fucking happy. You know, like I didn't know you guys, and fucking even before you played, we just started chatting and fucking talking, right? And I made some new friends last night, and I fucking was
Absolutely,
like, this is what music is about to me. It brings us together.
Well, you bullshit right before we started this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know, we're on shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's, you know, small world stuff. You know, we're all going like the same thing. You're right. Like, in a time like this, like, community is literally everything that we have to fight for.
You do not have a microphone, so I don't know if they're gonna fucking hear it.
Just hold it.
Hold it close.
Hold it.
I guess I'm the talking one. Yeah, no, I mean, picking up off what you said, I'm trying to repeat myself, like, community is everything right now. Like, I mean, when we're bullshitting about, like, you know, hey, great crop t-shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, those are my homies
Tell me
too.
about Sheen, you know?
Right. And, you know, it's the small world stuff and, like, fighting for these kind of communities. Because, like you're saying, like, there are 12 of us, and you're going to say, like, listen to this shit and do this shit. And it's really important to like hold on to what we've got. There's a lot of forces out there trying to take it from you. For sure.
100%. You know, we're so, every day we're so divided by politics and religion, and people are really getting away from the things that actually matter.
Yeah.
You know, like just loving other fucking humans, right? Because at the end of the day, we don't know what John next door has went through today. Maybe he lost someone he really loved, or he's about to fucking get foreclosed on at his house or anything. And like, you know, to be able to go out you know, again, for me, it's to be able to go out to a show and forget about the stresses of the world.
Right, it's that like transcendental experience.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's something about like losing yourself in the group, but like in a positive way that feels like comfortable. You know what I mean?
For
It's
sure.
not like ego death or something.
Right. Well, I mean, that's fucking what it is.
Right.
Right? Because when we walk in,
In a miniature version, absolutely. Yeah.
you know, like,
That's the duality of music too, I think, you know what I mean? Like, oh, right, yeah. Yeah, that's the duality of music in itself, is, you know, you get those really unbelievably, you know, ethereal highs, but you also experience those really, really deep lows.
yeah.
And I mean, it is very much a transcendental sort of thing, you know, where you experience that all with everybody else there, and especially like last night, the amount of people that, you know, just kind of embraced us not knowing who we are, you know, especially like you, like, you know, we had conversations and then we played and they're like, we had no idea what to expect.
Yeah.
You know, here we are now, all of us together, being like, this is unbelievable, and the entire night, you know, front to back, just everybody brought just a little bit different of a sound.
Yeah.
And it literally embodied everything that I think I personally love about music. Is just, it doesn't have to be one specific thing in one specific subgenre.
It shouldn't be.
And it shouldn't
Right,
be.
right,
Absolutely.
because there's so much, like last night showed us, right? There's so much good music out there. Like, I don't know if you guys had seen Zeta before, but that was my third time seeing them.
Yeah.
And
I got a lot of buddies that have been telling me for years about Zeta, guys in a band back home called Ed Hockley, and just friends around. Like, they did not disappoint, dude. That is an incredible band.
dude, their fucking live show is like,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and just to go back on the dichotomy and the spectrum of those ethereal highs and those very, very, very low lows. It seems like just the music zeitgeist is cyclical, because it seems like it's going in the path of the 70s, peace and love, all of that again. It feels like that is the path, at least that it needs to go to, and what it could be leading to.
That's because we're tired of the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, frankly, like
Yeah.
I think, you know, we see so much in the news about those negative things, and we're going to change subject here in just a minute because we need to get back to fucking music.
Yes.
You know, but,
Yeah.
you know, like, we see so much negativity in the news and in the world, and like for kids, all it's doing is creating like so much anxiety, and like they're afraid to go out. Like, fuck that. You know, I think those of us in the art community are ready. We are ready for the you know, not the Charles Manson hippies, but, you know, hippies as a whole, just to fucking be together and like, hey, listen, dude, I don't know you, but you're alone at the show. Like, do you want to just grab a drink and fucking chat?
Yeah, and to segue from that and to actually get back to the music, staying on the same topic of that spectrum, at least whenever I joined the band, I wanted to make it my priority to bring the ups in the music itself and not the lyrics, because I'm a terrible lyricist. I'll put dick and balls in everything. But what I can do is I can contrast the lyrics in the opposite sense of trying to make the music a little bit more gritty. A song that we do called Disillusionment, which we didn't play last night. It was the first night that we haven't played that song in a while.
Now, that was on the album, right?
Yeah.
That is the ending track to the album, and you can speak on this more. The album in itself is very, by the end of it, you are, the hope for me is that you're in this ethereal state, that there is hope. And the melody line that I wrote at the end of that song is what I wanted to wrap up as just like,
conclusion.
that is the feeling that you have. That is the feeling that I had when I wrote it and when I listened to it. And we used to end the set with it, and it got very emotional for a while. Like there were times where I was crying by the end of the set.
You know what? It should be emotional. Like it's live music to me. This is my church. This is my religion. You know, like it's the one thing to me that really fucking connects us all. Like I don't have to speak your language, dude. But if we sit down and we can share a song, that's all I need, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the overarching themes of the whole record is throughout it, you're going through a lot of these feelings of. I mean, the entire record is called "The Inevitability of Disillusionment," which is like an insanely long name, but it has a reason.
It's not a Nile song title.
That's fair, yeah. But the concept of it is, it's basically the chronicling of just becoming more and more disillusioned with everything that's going on, whether it be the outside world or yourself, or maybe an inward perspective of what you're seeing. And throughout the record, you'll hear a line that is, "We're not safe from ourselves," and that is through multiple songs. And I mean, it's not a happy thing to say. And kind of speaking to what Paul was talking about, you get to the end of Disillusionment, and it's punching, and it's driving, and it's emotional, and it's heavy, and you get this beautiful overtone of the lead line that he put in there, and
I've never had to talk about this out loud before.
yeah, it's tough. And the very last lyric of the record is, "You are safe here with me," and that's what we wanted to do with everybody.
It's very cool.
That's fucking powerful.
Yeah, we really wanted everybody to know, like, no matter what, we all go through horrid things in our lives, whether it be personally or outwardly, and you get to a point where you feel like you can't trust yourself.
Yeah.
You become disillusioned, but at the end of it, you know that you can always be safe with us. That's what we wanted to convey.
I'm such a fucking pussy, man.
No, I'm gonna argue against it, right? Because you're not afraid to show your emotions,
Yeah, I mean,
right?
it's
And like especially for us, 40 plus, like that's how we were raised. Like, don't show your emotions, you're a man. Don't do it, right? Don't talk about your state of mental health, whatever it fucking is. You get up, you go to work, you get married, you have kids, you fucking do the thing, and even when you want to kill yourself, you get up and you do the thing. So like, I fucking love that, dude. Like that is, shit you not. Like I have fucking head to toe goosebumps right now.
Well, I mean, it's finding reasons to do things. You know what I mean? Like, there's a, I don't know. I mean, I guess I can tell the coming back. Like, Cy and I started this band almost 18 years ago.
2007.
Yeah. So it's me, our buddy Greg, and Cy started it, and then wrote a handful of songs, and then I ended up bouncing because of college. Greg moved back to Richmond, and Cy kept going with it. And then, like, what was it, last year-ish, I just coincidentally was hanging out a lot with a guitar player at the time, and him and his wife had this opportunity to move to England, so it was like, oh shit, we need to find a guitar player. And I was like, well, you know what? Why don't I come back? Makes a lot of sense. So like, it's literally was like 17 years later, I rejoined the band that I started.
Hell yeah.
Which is, it's just been a very cool experience watching, like, kind of coming back into watching, like, the maturity of everybody individually and, like, where the project overall is gone. And, there's a pride to it, but it's interesting because it wasn't involved the whole time. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, I kind of have, like a pop-up pride from a distance, you know what I mean? Like, it's really cool.
I think it's cool to see something you started like continue without you, and then the ability to like come back like, like cool, I'm just getting folded right back into the mix. Let's fucking keep this story going.
Right, and not in any way to be like, okay, like I appreciate you with me, you know what I mean? It was like, it really felt comfortable coming back,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
That's super
it's
cool.
really
I think that speaks a lot to your relationship, also, right? Because like being in a band is like it's a relationship, dude.
It's a marriage.
You're fucking married. You know, it's not a I make all the decisions. It's a hey, collectively we have to do what's best for us.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, Josh, I think you said it perfectly, and you know, I think when we announced it, because you said time is a flat circle, and that's exactly how it feels. And yeah, I mean, coming back to it, the moment that we knew we were going to need to find a guitarist, there was like, I started kind of lightly floating the idea out there, and the moment that I put it out there, Josh hit me up and was just like, hey, would it be weird? Would it be weird if I came back? And it was like almost immediately I was just like, done. It's a done deal. Like didn't even bother talking to anybody else at that point. It was just like that makes all the sense in the world.
Fuck you, you're back.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that was more or less. I mean, this is the way that it happens because it was the same. Like it felt in a way the very same with Paul when Paul joined because we had a tour run and needed a drummer very quickly, unexpectedly, and our guitarist at the time. Shout out to Dan Shiz, yeah, Powerman 5000.
Yeah,
yeah.
The guitarist that brought me in now plays for Powerman 5000.
good for him.
Yeah, he's,
Hell yeah.
yeah, he's doing the thing. Yeah, we all feel like Rob Papa's there too.
That's the best thing.
Yeah.
Is seeing the people you know succeed.
Yeah.
And like just being like, fuck, dude, great. I'm so happy you're succeeding.
We were all over the moon for him. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it was great. And yeah, Dan brought in Paul, and Paul like within a couple of days of Dan telling us, oh yeah, Paul's going to come and play, he came in and had like basically the entire set ready to go. And within, you know, I think 48 hours after that, he's like, I got the whole set down. And we did a tour and basically came back under the pretense that, yeah, he's just filling in for the time being. And he basically cornered us. And it was like, it wasn't us asking him to join the band, it was like him like menacingly getting us all into a room, being like, I'm joining the band. And we're like, okay.
He's out there with his knife and shit. I'm joining the band, motherfuckers.
You want shanked? That's a good way to get shanked. Yeah.
I break sticks enough that I have enough shanks.
Yes.
I have enough shanks. I'm a very heavy hitter. But yeah, God, I would like it to be known this was a mutual thing. Okay.
Very much. It's very much a mutual thing. We were very happy.
I don't know, I see him fucking, he's got the gun out of fucking camera, like, you guys like this shit. Like,
Yeah. I was at that point just playing in cover bands, just trying to make some money. Dan Shiz and I played together in 2 prior bands before that. So I was one of the first ones that he hit up. And it was fun. It was the first time that I had ever been on any type of tour. I've played out of town before, but doing an elongated, like, half a week to 5-6 days was new for me, but thank God there were people that I could fucking enjoy it with. Oh my God.
that part is like, that is the important part. Like, I can't imagine being a fucking motley crew and everyone being on their own bus. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
No way.
It's so weird, man.
We have way too much fun. Like, it just in general, just the amount of ridiculous banter that goes on with us. I mean, whether it be like us all driving out here, even just the things that we talked about, because a handful of us had to drive separately, but like we all got to the hotel and we're all just like, dude, did you see that sign? Like as soon as we got into Indiana, like everyone's talking about like the Uranus foot shop. You know?
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, that's been a running joke for us the entire time. But
Dude.
oh
So-
yeah, their marketing got me for sure.
There used to be a drugstore, they just closed it down like last year or the year before, called Butt Drugs. 100%. You could probably still find the Butt Drugs fucking t-shirts and stuff. Like, dude, that thing was around, I think, like 100 years or something ridiculous. Yes.
Indiana's a magical place.
Yeah.
It is a magical place.
Yeah. If
You
only-
guys still have a Krispy Kreme here.
I don't live here.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
You fucking Hoosiers.
There we go. Yeah. But no, it's been amazing. Getting the opportunity to come out and play, you know, post-fest. Our good friend Matt from Idle Star is who put it on, and immediately when he was like, "Hey, I'm putting on a pre-show. You guys are playing it," and we're just like, "Okay, yeah."
Just
And,
an arm.
yeah, and like I talked to him the entire time about who he was thinking about. He's like, "Dude, I gotta say that." And it's like, "Okay, this is gonna be incredible."
Yeah.
But then like he started bringing in all these other bands, and we're like, "Holy shit, this lineup is genuinely incredible!"
Yeah.
Like top to bottom, everybody brings, like I said, a little bit of something different, but it all makes sense. And everybody has been so like open and accepting and like complimentary, and it's just. It's everything you hear about from like what Postfest is as a community.
You know, I've got to say with you, Si, I didn't know like what to expect. You have such a powerful voice when you're fucking into it. I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like, I promise you, all I did is listen to you guys all fucking day today. And like, I'm like, your hit, I'm just like, holy fuck.
Yeah, it comes from somewhere, and there are times where it's just like you don't know how to say things in spoken words. So
Yeah.
the only way that you can do that is just try to expel it in some kind of feeling.
Yeah.
That's honestly what I do. Like when we play live, it's just there's something that I can't touch, that I can't see. That it's there and it comes out on the stage. And luckily, like the way that we have everything set up. Yeah,
That's exactly it.
It's like a weird stream of consciousness sort of thing, and like the reason that we have the lights up the way we do and everything
Yeah,
is just
it does really help that.
it just drives that home, that focus home a whole lot.
Yeah, getting into those like kind of like I said, like almost like you're not there kind of spaces, where like that to me is like the most exciting thing about playing. Is like when I'm not thinking about it anymore. It's almost like I'm a passenger to this thing.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
That's-
Yeah.
Dude, that like as a being in the fucking crowd, when a band does that, there's no better feeling in the fucking world. Like you can just watch like every member of the band and they're just going to it. Like I just watched This Will Destroy You a couple weeks ago, and it
We're
was
so excited for them.
Dude,
We're so
I know, when you were like 6:30, I'm like, when are they playing 7? Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to miss them.
Yeah. I will say I've noticed, because I never really used to look out into the crowd much. I'm always in my little bubble. But looking out at these crowds, especially with this type of light show, a lot of them are just eyes closed vibing. Just swaying back and forth, not a lot of looking. Probably because the lights are very bright. Maybe because we don't have an epilepsy warning at the beginning of this one yet, so we should probably do that.
I went a little bit into a seizure last night.
we did have an epilepsy warning at the beginning of one of our sets before, and we played a show. And after our set, they come up and was like, "Thank you for you guys sounded really good outside." Is what I said.
I was actually so into your set. Like I try to get just little under a minute clips of every band that I watch so I can post them.
Mm-hmm.
I did not even pull out my phone for your fucking
If you enjoyed it that much, that's all.
That's a fair compliment.
Yeah, it was super fucking cool.
Honestly, and that's the whole thing was designed in mind of we don't want the emphasis to be on us. Like that's the reason that there's all the lights behind us. There's nothing on in front of us. That's the reason that we were like pump the fog. Like we would rather just be ghosts up there.
Yeah.
And we just want you to take in the experience and just feel it, just flow through you.
Enjoy
That's
the
all
fucking
we want.
Yeah.
I said thanks. What did I
I
say?
said ghosts.
I'm sorry, it happened, alright? No, I mean, it does mean a lot. It means the world for you to be able to say that, instead of thinking about, in a day and age where everything's a distraction, right? That,
Yeah, we're up. That's cool.
yeah, you were there with us in that moment, and looking out, like Paul was saying, like I barely look out. Like one of the things that was kind of the beginning of the lights was I have horrid stage anxiety. So that was one of my ways to cope with it. Being able to see everybody, know that they can't really see us,
Yeah.
is kind of a source of comfort. But looking out into that crowd was very different, just because you could just see everybody was in that moment with us, and it was truly a very, like, I was very grateful.
You stand right there. Looking at me, I see that you never really see my face. Holy fuck. Oh, I'm such a fucking old dickhead.
Wait, you play drums?
Oh shit. Yes. Okay. We don't want to miss This Will Destroy You.
Yeah, no, we don't.
I think they should be taking the stage any minute.
Yeah.
So, thank you all.
Thank you.
Paul, not dickhead. Cy, Josh. Seriously, thank you for your time. Thanks for your music. We'll do a real episode in the future,
Absolutely.
and we'll fucking do some more shit.
Absolutely. Maybe next year, we come back and we play right here.